Alright, everybody, back for round 4 after a round 3 loss. Choose to play. See, these are like the hand types that we get with this deck, where we have to like cheat on lands and our colors aren't good. Then we win the roll, have to choose to play because it's in our best interest, and then get these hands that are like this is a dead card, this is pretty uncastable, it's going to be a while before we use this, don't have mana for this. Executioner's like our only real card. Go ahead and mulligan. But if we had like good mana on 18 land, maybe we could keep these types of hands, or at least closer to them. We also have cards like Active Treason that are like sort of combo-y cards. Like, even though we have many things that combo with it, and many draws where they're good on their own, the fact that some percentage of the time they're combo-y cards with some other cards just means, like, a critical mass type thing is in effect, so, like, mulliganing on the play is really bad, and at the same time, it makes it more likely that we mulligan, because we'll have one piece rather than both, or neither. I don't think there's anything that punishes me for this. Gotta go fast. I always feel so dumb dashing for no value. At least he's gonna miss a drop here. Or not. Oh my god, why do they always do this to me? I have so many things that are good with the Executioner that, like, it's clear I have to play it, but it's so bad sometimes. Well, we missed the land drop. Meanwhile, we're flooding. Not great either way. Sigh. I have a use for Sandblast now. Gonna have to draw like Vault Breaker. Siege. Siege would be nice. I'll save the 2 life. If he has Awaken the Bear, then we're probably dead anyway. And again, I don't think cards like that are that likely when they're 4 colors, because they'll just have so many playables of a higher quality. Woof. Act of Treason? No, land number 9. Hey. I really want to make a play this turn, so I'm gonna dash. Hopefully hit it like a Palace Siege. That doesn't really do anything. It means that next turn I can go Executioner, collateral damage with the trigger on the stack. But I can't do that now because then I'll sack the Vault Breaker. But the problem with that is that he's just going to make a play this turn. Maybe not. Maybe we represent endless hostilities enough by dashing, not playing anything for a couple turns, dashing this instead of casting it. And now he's gonna advance. Rats. Double rats. Yeah, it's kind of a free roll for him to commit anyway. Hmm. Hmm. Executioner, collateral damage. He draws a card and sacks Soothsayer, still has a 4/4. I don't think we can win by doing that. How can we win, though? Definitely messed up somewhere, because I should definitely have triple red without this mountain. Like, I don't need this third black. I should have had a third red instead. Yeah, see. Punished. It's kind of sick. Dead to anything. Yeah, that'll do. Mulligan on the play and flood. No good. This is a really bad matchup, too. Like, Soothsayer's insane against my deck. For one. Even though we saw a Sage, I think I still need to keep Executioner. Woof. Smite. Huh. Trying to formulate a plan for this matchup. Just thinking like Muck Dragger. Mentor. Blue Source. That doesn't do it though. Probably just have to play it as is and get lucky. If I had a little more for like Teamer, I could maybe board into Teamer. Do have 3 duels. Bunch of playable red cards. The green cards are good against him. The blue cards are not too great. Treasure Cruise and Stroke are both good. Wind Scout is good. Aerialist is good. Icy Blast is not. Whisk Away is not. I don't know. I'll just play it like this. Yeah, I mean, this is the story of how we lose. Pretty tempted to keep. Yep, I think I have to. Lots of good draws. Black source, any red or white creature. Yeah, that'll do. Skullkeeper. Milling Sage. Alright, no Sage for Executioner is good. Alright, actually curving out a little. It's not bad. Something to get the Douse out before a Heel Cutter is nice. Although tapped land means he's not doing that. Plains is like the worst draw in our deck, so that's great. Probably just cast it. I don't think dashing gets us anywhere. If he spends his turn dousing, good beats. It's unfortunate that it's unlikely that we'll get a chance to Martyr Charm block a Skullkeeper and eat it, because the Skullkeeper is going to be playing defense against the Bloodfire Expert all game. I don't know, maybe not. Interesting. Pass. Huh. As I was saying, Plains is the worst draw in our deck. Yeah, I mean, go to combat. It's weird that he just has no plays. 4 mana, 4 colors. But maybe he was holding up Stroke? Maybe. There's no real other instant he would hold up and then not cast. Go ahead and deny the card draw. Vault Breaker would be a great draw. Black card, not a good draw. Game over, we lose. Good beats. Passed up on Swarm and Lotus Path Djinn, as well as Swamp. Played a Swamp. I could use a Swamp. It's not the worst. This has got to be uncomfortable for him. I'm gonna play this land. There's some weird combinations of like Vault Breaker, etc. that I'm gonna want. Like Vault Breaker into tapped black land, of which I have 2. The gain one is pretty big here, but I assume he's got Douse and stuff anyway. Soul Flayer. Leaving 4 up. Alright, kinda doing it. kind of doing it. Huh. Not sure which order I'm supposed to do this in. Guess like this. Hope to God he doesn't have Teamer Charm or something like that. Alright. This is theoretically lethal. But after soothsaying and all that, I assume there's a douse. Yeah, Grim Contest works. Do I offer this trade? I have a Heel Cutter and a Rough Rider. Another interesting spot. These games have been... This format's sweet. All these games are just full of these interesting spots. Like, theoretically, trading away should be profitable. But contextually, is that worth more than having access to the creature, him still having the Soothsayer, etc., etc.? I'm gonna say no trade. Scout, alright, that's a good thing to douse. Probably have to just go for it. Sacrifice this. Reach. Alright. Well, they're at 1 card. I'm at 0. They get to draw first, but I have a life edge. I'd say they're a pretty heavy favorite, but we could definitely still win. Why is that their draw? Alright, we need some real good ones in a row. That'll do. Now the question becomes, do I have time to executioner them down, or should I just go for the kill? Wow, that's a sick draw. And yet another great, like, awesome spot. These decisions, just compounding on each other. He has 2 pumps, so I'm taking 10. Then Edict the Morph. He only has one blue, so he can't, like, play it, haste it, and bounce it. At least not yet. Plus, if we draw a removal spell, it's just, that is. Alright. Not to mention that even if I draw something that like lets me race, then Heel Cutter, getting back Heel Cutter is like is worth some percentage of a turn of dragons. Mystic, that doesn't change anything. I don't know why you would even bother flipping that up, honestly. Surely having blue for your Knuckle Blade, or that 3 mana to pump the Knuckle Blade is better. The other collateral damage is a great draw here. The swipe, lots of good draws. That's not one of them. Alright, opponent, brick for one more turn. The second blue, but not the second red. So now we're going to be at parity. Creature. Need to draw a creature. Murderous Cut would also be nice. Rough Rider, that works. Choke is red mana. And then Rough Rider, Heel Cutter is lethal. A red mana, I was gonna say, an untapped red mana would have meant a Rough Rider would have to trade. Or a Chump even. But here we get the Heel Cutter for the win. Hopefully. The theoretical win. No way. Oh, brutal! That is so sick. Alright. Rough Rider, make this not Chump. Has to either trade or take 5. Play a Chump blocker. Please, brick. Please, brick. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Drew a creature 3 or less, he can actually make 3 blockers. And the Heel Cutter is not lethal by itself. The Rough Rider has to get through. Bounce, recast. Play your 3-drop. Knuckleblade will have to trade with Rough Rider. Taps a black. Typhoid rats? Typhoid rats would be really good. Delve? Oh no. Oh no. A delve card is gonna be good no matter what. Looks like an angler. Oh, that's lethal in addition to being a cheap enough thing to block. Muck draggers. That works too. It's not lethal, but it makes another creature. Brutal. Still drawing live. Drawing thin, but drawing live. Act of Treason was a hell of a draw. Alright, let's do it. Have to get Heel Cutter. Executioner is no good against Emissary. No! God, that Douse draw is so sick! Guess I'm not dead. Bondkin to chump here. This blocks one of these. Heel Cutter blocks the Emissary. I have to block the Emissary to be able to eat the Soothsayer. I mean, an attack doesn't get me anywhere. All it does is pump his Emissary. I have to cast it. Oh, man. Magic the Gathering. Brick again. No! No! He did Soothsayer. Debilitating injury. God damn it. That is a brutal loss. Yeah, okay. Still had all these. So unfortunate. Yeah, obviously. We have a lot of things in our deck that win. Either one of these, or a Cut does it proactively and Sandblast does it reactively. If we had drawn it earlier, instead of like the 2 lands we drew. Any Dasher does it, so that's 3.5 outs. This would not have done anything, I don't think. Flyer would have done it half the time. You know, if I had gotten the flyer earlier. Act of Treason would have done it. Crackling Doom would have done it. And Wild Slash would have done it. And this thing would have done it. Making 2 creatures is huge. Man. Just drawing like a quarter of my deck for 4 turns. Can't get there. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh well. So that was round 4. I'm 2-2 now. But I think I'm supposed to play it out. It's 222 people. And that's like just over the cutoff for 9 rounds. I think the cutoff is like 212. So it's possible an X2 makes it. Although it's unlikely with losses coming in rounds 3 and 4. But theoretically possible. Plus there's prizes to top 16, I think. Probably terrible prizes, but... Oh wow, they go to 32nd, and it's actually 24 packs. So yeah, I definitely have to play it out. Alright, be back for round 5.